What's up, everybody? It's Gaming Diva here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last episode we ended up finishing Sayori's story, and that was probably one of the more intense things I've experienced. But I'm very curious to see what this game holds next, so let's just jump right in. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This is exactly like the beginning before. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. But that was the part where Sayori ran up to us before. Okay, interesting. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. So, Sayori is just like deleted. Like, where is she? Is she like actually gone? I mean, that's kind of a dumb question seeing as what happened in the last episode, but okay. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Diva? Okay. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. She's up to something. I know it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. This is all so familiar. Oh god. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. This is... After Sayori drags him to the club, this is the conversation that him and Monika have. So this is all very familiar. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Every time it does that, it scares me, okay? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. That confirms it! Because Sayori was the 4th. She's gone! Oh my god, okay. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. A lot of poetry. We love poetry in the literature club. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is! I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey Diva, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit the club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Diva, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Well, doesn't she just make me feel so loved? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. That was Sayori. Okay. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Diva. It didn't do anything when Natsuki popped up, though. Only when Yuri did. Interesting. Okay. Huh. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. This is all a repeat. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president, who used to be Sayori. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki and Sayori. She's gone forever. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Diva in a classroom. He decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, make cupcakes. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Diva? Okay. So, it's all pretty much the same as before. With, like, obviously the fact that Sayori's not there, but, like, the dialogue-wise, it's all pretty much the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip forward until something interesting happens, and yeah, we'll pick up from there. So I'll see you then. Okay, so you can actually press the skip button down here, and you can jump to parts that you haven't heard yet, so that's kind of nice. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? We did have this conversation before. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. That's not what she said last time. She said that she didn't expect her to do that. And, okay. Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think, or if it takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Damn it, did she say that? I don't remember now. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. This is the part where Sayori chimed in and was like, that's a great idea, we should totally do that. But she is no longer. Oh my god, okay. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Diva? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, huh. Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Diva. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club, because one of them died. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one before the festival... So she's gonna guilt trip me into joining this club? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Diva? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Yeah, it's about to be a whole lot of fun. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Diva, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Great. I'm sure she will. It's gonna be wonderful. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Diva, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. So this was the part where he was walking home with Sayori. Oh man, okay. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. This all sounds real familiar, guys. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I wonder, are we gonna actually write more poems? You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room? I'm assuming. Monika's not even... What? Was she not there before? I actually don't know. Okay. I don't know. So, in the first, run through this game, we went with Yuri. So I'm gonna actually try and pick all the cute stuff and go with Natsuki, I think. So, this should be real easy because she just has all the cute words. So, oh. Not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, huh? Alright, we got this, though. We'll fly right through this. This is gonna be real easy. Twirl? Lollipop, of course. Nibble? Okay. Fun. Cute. Kitty. We're gonna fly right through this. Kiss. Lipstick? Flower. Playground. Kawaii. Lucky. Silly. Oh. Whatever. A couple of them went to Yuri, but that's fine. Hi again, Diva. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Also, what was up with that poem? I don't think I talked about it. But was that like a secret Sayori poem? Was that something that I wrote? I actually have no idea. Okay, anyways. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Well, I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa, whoa. Okay, thanks for keeping your promise, Diva. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, Okay. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Also, what is up with the music? Why is she in front of the words? I can't read the words! Okay. Monika? Okay, that was super weird. Anyways, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Diva. Also, is the whole world tilted? It is. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. I'm so distorted right now by the camera being turned. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, the world turned back. Okay, well, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Whoa. Fucking Monika. Okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That's actually really true. Okay. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means that it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was your tone of voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Diva. Consider this a lesson to whoa. Don't judge a oh god, okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school? Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, look at how cute she is! Huh. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Seems like she has no idea what he's talking about. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry, which means she has no friends? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Oh, so she does have friends, they just don't like manga. Okay, that's a better case scenario than before. They just think that manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Okay. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Aw, so? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What is it? What's gonna happen? Is something scary gonna happen? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she fell asleep! Okay. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Whoa! Go away, please stop. Oh god, please stop. Okay. What was that? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Diva. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Yeah, I'm sure that does. That sounds normal. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Alright, so let's see... Who should I share my poem with first? Does it matter? I don't think it even matters. Let's just go to Natsuki first. I mean, we already, connected with her, so... I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So she's mad at me because I wrote a good poem? Sounds about right, okay. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh, fine, I guess. But only because Monika will make me if I don't. Okay, so it's the same. Yeah. Same one as last time. Alright, so we can actually... Oh, we can skip past this. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna see... if we can... So we can skip past this too. So it's all the same. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna go to Monika's poem. Oh, we can't skip Monika's. Interesting. Okay. Hi, Diva. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Diva. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Huh. I like it, Diva. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Yeah, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. What? He doesn't give her lunch money and leaves no food in the house. Right. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, is this the same one? It's not. Okay. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle? Closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So that's definitely different than before, but now it's the same. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. Okay, I'm gonna skip past this too and see what... Actually, I'm gonna save? No. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna skip and see what happens next. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Whoa, the music's kind of freaking out. Okay. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Ugh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's brows furrow in frustration, so this is where they start fighting. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Okay, so this all happened before. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Diva did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Diva liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Diva appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Diva started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Whoa. Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. I can't read this. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Whoa. Yeah, go on. Let Diva hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as she noticed I was standing there. Diva? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I? Whoa. I don't know. Okay, so we went with Yuri last time. Let's go with Natsuki. I'm scared. Why is it? I don't know. What's happening? Oh, God. Hi. Oh my God, okay. Hello? Hey Diva. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Alright, and on that terrifying note, before we go out and talk with Monika, that's where I'm gonna end this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's a totally different game, and like this really got this really creepy vibe of like things like popping in and out, and I don't know. I love it though, to be honest. Oh, it's so spooky. Oh, I can't wait to play some more. Oh, I do hope you guys are still enjoying this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.